Hello, and welcome to episode 21 of my blind Let's Play of The Witness. Okay. I just remembered. Okay, so I got a long way in this treetop section. I'm stuck in here. Like, I can't figure out how to get further for some reason. So I'm just going to explore other spots. I remembered that Josh Payne, one of the guys commenting on a lot of my videos, did tell me that there was something I potentially missed in this little swamp area. So let's do this. God, I guess I should somewhat pay attention to the screen, since there could be those puzzles. I've got a few comments from people to read. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I might eventually have to take just some boat rides around this island. If I want to go for 100% of the world map, kind of big sparkly puzzles, then yeah, I'm gonna have to do a lot of exploration at some point. But, okay, somebody on part 1 of this Let's Play, Seth, the God of Chaos, says, "Hey, just stumbled upon this. Very entertaining so far." Thank you, Seth. "One issue I have is the audio. I feel like it's peaking, or maybe it's missing a pop filter. The S and Z sounds are quite extreme." Yeah, I apologize for that. I'm using a Turtle Beach headset connected to a PS4 controller, so there's no, like, super sweet setup here. I can totally understand potentially being annoyed by audio sounds, because sometimes the way certain people talk on YouTube, like, bugs me too. I find it annoying to listen to. I'm gonna reply to this guy because it'll be a while before he gets to episode 21 if he's just on episode 1. I'm just gonna say true. I am using a Turtle Beach headset. Nothing fancy. Maybe I will try turning down the mic input. I think that's a reasonable solution. I think I can do that. Just level. And hopefully we're still recording here. Should be good to go. Alright, cool. So that's that. I hope it recorded all that. Fuck, I almost want to stop and check, but whatever, I'll just move on. 3 more comments. Chris cites... Yeah, maybe I should, like, watch, because I do tend to extend my S's sometimes. I don't really think about it. Maybe I should try and talk in a less annoying manner. Chris cites commented on part 5. Very mild spoiler. He says, "Don't know how far you already got, but speaking of a map, you already found the one on the boat." Yes, but if you intend to 100% without guides, there is a second kind of quote-unquote map that can help with this also. There are some guides out there only giving hints instead of just spoiling all the fun right away. I will reply saying, "Interesting. Haven't found the second map yet. I appreciate no spoilers, but a helpful hint." Cool. Alright, and then Josh Payne, episode, looks like 2 comments on episode 19. He says, "Oh, you're a chess player? Because you mentioned Hikaru Nakamura." He says, "I like chess, but the game I like even more is Go, aka Baduk, aka Waiki." I know Go is like the Chinese or Asian kind of version of, or equivalent of chess. That's a little more complex than chess. I don't really know anything about it, but he says, "I also love European strategy games as well as card games like No Limit Texas Hold'em." Yeah, to be honest, I'm not like a crazy strategy player myself. I enjoy it, just like I enjoy puzzles like this. I'm less of a chess player and more of a chess appreciator. I worked for a guy a few years ago who was into chess, and he showed me Hikaru Nakamura and just certain YouTube channels that are about chess, and he explained to me a bunch of different chess concepts that I never understood, like forks and pins, and so now sometimes I will watch chess tournaments. I enjoy Magnus Carlsen. I enjoy watching any top players play. Hikaru Nakamura is great. I enjoy watching like large live commentated chess events where they'll have commentators like showing a sideboard where they show like various routes that the match could take. I don't think I'm super suited to being a good chess player. I prefer things that are strategic but place a little more emphasis on in the moment, like figuring things out. I'm not someone to be able to hold like, you know, a bunch of different chess lines like 10 moves ahead in my head. Unlike somebody like Hikaru Nakamura who can play, you know, blindfolded, no problem. That's not me, unfortunately. But yeah, Texas Hold'em. You know, back when Texas Hold'em was really popular, when I was in like my late teens, I got into playing that with friends. It was fun. I like what did I used to play with my one boss at his house was Settlers of Catan. I really like Settlers of Catan. That might fall under European strategy games. Yeah, never played Go, but yeah, I like. Okay, so I really like strategy games. More so turn-based than real-time. Like, Final Fantasy Tactics is, like, an amazing game. I love that game so much. But more complex... I'm into, like, mid-level strategy games. Anything too complex for really strong strategy players is not really for me. I can appreciate it, but I'm just not an expert at it, and I get frustrated by how much information there is. And then Josh's other comment, and then I'll get moving on with this run. I appreciate everyone's patience. I hope you're all doing extremely well today. Josh says, oh yeah, because I asked him where he was from, because he linked to a video of himself like teaching a dancing class, like a swing dancing class. So he says, my family and I live near Santa Cruz in Northern California now, but I also am a Michigander. Cool. Michigan's not very far from Ontario, as I'm sure you know very well, Josh. In fact, they share a border with each other. Detroit, for anybody who doesn't know, is on the Ontario border. On the Ontario side, there's a city called Windsor, Ontario. He says, I lived in Michigan from 8th grade until a couple of years after graduating from college. That sounds sweet, man. Michigan's supposed to be really, really beautiful. You know, similar to Ontario, right? Like a lot of lakes and rivers and forests and stuff. He says, then I moved out east to Maryland, where I met my wife and got married in 2006. Oh, that's cool. I drove through Maryland earlier. In June when I was driving around, I briefly came through Maryland when I was going from my cousins in Connecticut to the campground I was driving to in West Virginia that day. Met his wife, got married in 2006. That's amazing, man. I'm assuming you're around my age. I'm like 38. You don't have to tell me any personal details you don't want to tell me about yourself. And feel free, everyone, by the way, now that I've assuming this episode is recording fine, now that I've changed the input level of my mic, please feel free, everyone, to let me know if I'm too loud, too quiet, if my S's and Z sounds are still overemphasized or anything like that. Super open to the constructive criticism. Really appreciate it. Yeah, so 2006, getting married, that's cool. I turned 20 in 2006. And in a way, I wish I would have tried harder to get married and have kids back then, because it's a lot harder to meet somebody once you get older. I always assumed that there would be lots of time for marriage and kids and career. I kind of slow rolled all that stuff and decided to just have fun when I was younger. And I tried not to live with regrets, because everything's just a learning experience. But realistically, looking back, if I had made some different choices, maybe I would be more established and more happy now, instead of kind of the vagabond-esque person that I am. Josh says, we moved to California in 2009 to live near my parents. You mentioned having lots of familiarity with snow where you live in Canada. He says, I knew snow quite well from my time in Michigan. I don't doubt it. And living in California, the snow in real seasons in general is something I miss. Interesting. So, Santa Cruz, Northern California. I don't know how far that is in Northern California. I know something we used to hear as like a meme when I was a kid was that the southern end of Ontario, which is where I live, it's like the southernmost point in Canada, basically, is on the same line of latitude as the north of California. It's just like a fun little fact. So yeah, but I don't know. Like I know, California stretches quite a ways. Santa Cruz could be in Northern California without still being that far north. So, but that's cool. Where did you get into the swing dancing? Was that like a Michigan thing? Was that a Maryland thing, California thing, or just a thing that you're into? Yeah. So cool. So I've responded to people's comments, which every single comment I appreciate greatly, and I have fun responding to these comments. Hopefully anybody watching this doesn't get bothered too much by me stopping to do that. Some people hopefully think it's neat to just I don't know. I like getting into little communities. I've always loved getting into little communities on the internet ever since I was like a high schooler, just on my first computer, getting into forums, and like I still go to Game FAQs forums. Yeah, so let me go find the laser at this place and find the other exit or whatever that Josh was talking about. Do I go through here? Yeah. So maybe some people like me would find it interesting and just whatever, hearing people. It's like going into, like, if you go to a convention or something, or wherever you go to socialize, a bookstore, a club, and you hear two people talking about stuff, and then it's like you're just interested. You're like, oh really, you're into that, you're into this. So hopefully some people find me interacting with people here interesting. If not, obviously it's not too hard these days on YouTube to just skip ahead a few minutes. But yeah. Okay, so trying to remember how to get back there. I don't think it's too hard. Da 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 ba. Ba 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 do 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 do. That's the kind of thing that Swing reminds me of, is that like the jazzified version of the Super Mario theme. I love jazz music. I just find it so fun and free. I feel like Swing is like part of jazz, right? So that's cool. Okay, so okay. Let me go and reread Josh's comment. Yeah, I really hope that this episode is recording fine, even though I opened up the PlayStation menu to lower the input on my microphone volume, and I hope my microphone volume is better now and capturing the sounds better without sacrificing the volume of being able to hear me, but not peaking the certain sounds. I know I talk pretty loud, so the volume probably shouldn't be an issue. Okay. Oh, right. Josh's comment about this was in the last one. Minor thing here, when you got to the laser for the swamp area, you resolved the puzzle to get back out again. There's another way out. There's another way out. Okay. I'm assuming he means without having to rechange that grid that I was just on where the platform's lower. So this is there. The laser's here. Does that laser change colors? Looks like it just stays blue. I don't see anything up here. And at this point, I really am getting down to... Oh, really? At this point, I am getting kind of down to the nitty-gritty of this island. I think basically everywhere there are dead ends that I haven't explored yet. Wow! Damn, thank you for pointing this out, Josh. This is clearly pretty important. I mean, that looks pretty solid. Okay. Oh. Right. Those ones were pretty easy, but they're only easy if you actually find the puzzles, which I did not without a little helping hint. So there you have it. Oh, light bulb moment. I know exactly where I am. Fucking right. Thank you, Josh. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, this is the way in. Okay. So I assume everything's done in there. I won't hold on to that assumption too hard if I get stuck eventually, but... yeah, so I'm going to head down into this treetop area. The under part of it. Now that I've completed a bunch of stuff above. Oh, yeah, and then I need to go check... Let's just check along here first. Fuck it. Because this is right near that bridge to nowhere that I built. That'd be a cool name for a video game. Bridge to Nowhere. A mysterious bridge showed up in a small town in Midwest America. No one knows where it goes, but some kids went out to the end of it one night on a dare. They haven't been seen since. Dun 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 dun! The Bridge to Nowhere. Did you guys like that trailer? Okay, we got, what, 4 out of, looks like about 20 have been completed? Yeah. Hey, let me on! Hey! Hello! Let me on! Why? What the fuck is going on with this area? Yeah, there's the little cabin with the laser on top of it, and I can't get in the cabin because the door doesn't stay open long enough. Jeez Louise. Man, I stayed up way too late last night. I stayed up till like 5 in the morning. I was just sitting. So I'm at my friend's house here as him and his family are in Europe. He's got a back deck and just like a pool deck. So I was sitting out there last night drinking, taking shots of this French brandy and smoking weed. Back into bad habits, but whatever. And dude, I just need to be a little bit higher. Yeah, this is the one I haven't been able to find an angle for from any of the walkways up there yet. And I don't know if I can even get into that one there, or if that's just for decoration and world building kind of thing. But anyway, yeah, I was watching, I don't know if anybody knows, if anybody ever at any point was into watching competitive Smash Bros. There's a commentator who is really popular. He used to commentate for official Nintendo events and stuff called D1. So I think his name's like Deron Maingret or something like that. But anyway, he several years ago there was like a big controversy that blew up in the Smash Brothers scene. Yeah, so I don't think I can get this from down here, even with that, where I can kind of get it around the corner. I'm surprised how close I am to this thing and I can activate it. But yeah, there's not one angle from down here where I can see past all this crap and even past here. So I'm gonna have to be above it somehow. I'm not gonna stress too hard over it right now. But anyway, several years ago in the Smash scene, I want to say around 2020, there were like all these accusations and like some including major receipts about let's say sexual impropriety and not goodness in the competitive Super Smash Brothers tournament scene. You know, some things even involving children under the age of 18, as you know, obviously in Super Smash Brothers, kids are gonna like wind up getting involved because video games are for kids in a sense. Anyway, so there were a lot of people that got canceled from the Smash scene due to events, and D1 was actually one of those ones. So he's kind of quote unquote fallen off. He's not as popular, and he streams and does YouTube videos, but I think he kind of lays low, like a lot of them. It's kind of understandable. Anyway, his thing Like, I'm pretty sure it was just him. He might have been like in his late 20s or early 30s, and he like slept with this 18-year-old, and they were just, apparently the story goes they were both really drunk at the time, and then she like came back later, like quite a long time after the fact, and said that it was inappropriate. And I don't know. So some of them like were clearly people very, very much in the wrong. D1's I felt like was pretty gray area. It seemed like maybe just two people really drunk and fucking, and then one of them regrets it later. So based on the information I know, I don't hold that against D1. And he was streaming Final Fantasy VIII last night, and so I watched him for like, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 hours. It turned out I was the only person trying to talk to him in his I guess there's nothing down here for me, so I'm gonna have to keep exploring. I was like the only, he was simulcasting on Twitch and YouTube, and I was the only person in his YouTube comments talking to him. So it was pretty sweet that like I just got to basically everything I said he read. And then like I because I really like Final Fantasy VIII. I just beat it only not that many months ago, and the level up system, the junctioning system, is pretty confusing. It can be difficult to figure out. So he like knew some stuff about it but didn't know everything about it, and so I kind of pointed certain things out to him, and he had like a few light bulb moments. So he like leveled up his characters a lot and got way more powerful, and it was just generally a fun stream, but I stayed up way too late. Anyway, yeah, so there's puzzles in there unsolved. I will definitely get at those at some point. There was one of these Tetris puzzles up in here. Dude, there are so many things. This line, it's like I completed it, but it only went halfway. I don't know if it's possible to... It only went till about here, but it might be possible to get it to extend all the way over there if I use the boat properly. I kind of want to try that right now, just while I'm here. I mean, this, when is it going to let me click on that? Maybe never, but God, it really ought to. One constructive criticism I would give about this game, and, you know, maybe this is intentional on the creator of the game's part to, like, get you to be, like, slow and not try and rush through. Like, this is clearly a game that's meant to be played slow and steady and not rushed through. But I do wish some of the physical animations moved a little bit faster, like the boat coming out, like the little elevators and stuff. Okay, let's go to here. And then I'm going to turn the boat around. As soon as I'm able to click on this, I'm going to turn the boat around. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, hey, stop. Okay. And we'll take that route. Hold on. Let's put it like middle speed. Not too slow, but not too fast. Maybe I could go one faster. Okay. Let's get it as far along here as we can. Hold on, let me move that up a little bit more. Okay, I can still get it. Awesome. Okay, that was the end of it. But let's see if, as the boat goes, will it turn my camera for me and allow me... Please turn, please turn, please turn, please don't break. Turn. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. So I completed one, but now there's a further. Amazing. Okay, let's stop. Now let's go back. Love it. Okay. Beauty. That's weird that they gave you 2 for 1. They didn't just make you complete the full one. It's almost like he wanted to throw you off. Like, yeah, you get the smaller one, but will you catch the longer one that's part of the smaller one? Or the smaller one's part of the larger one, rather. says it's supposed to. It's 2 in the afternoon here. It says it's supposed to rain a little bit later. It is. You know, we do have some gray clouds right now. It's not supposed to rain for long, only an hour or two, but we'll see. I do love the rain. I do love a good rain, a good storm, anything like that. I try not to wish for stuff like that all the time because some weather is highly destructive to Mother Nature. You know, if I was an animal living outside, I wouldn't necessarily want it to storm or blizzard all the time, even though for me as a human, comfortable inside, it's pretty fun. Okay, so down here is another one of these gates that I haven't unlocked from the other side. I'm going to be so incredibly stoked if there does wind up being like an underground tunnel system on this island that leads to and from different places. I'm not necessarily getting my hopes up that that's true. Damn, did I never notice that there's one of these motherfuckers right here? Dude, there's the one I just got. There's the first... No, that's not the first version of it. That might be the first version of it. I like that they show you the shapes of these. Even though, like, it would be kind of hard to search for them by shape, it's something. But, oh, man. I don't even want to ask you guys some of the questions I have, because I don't want to tempt you guys into, like, giving me answers, even if they're relatively unspoilerish. But, yeah, so up here... Okay, so I never did figure out other solutions to this, which is still bothersome. There are 2 more solutions, seemingly, based on the amount of wires coming out of that thing. Oh, not this, not this. This. Not that. Where? Sorry. It's over here. Somewhere. Here. So, yes. Oh, it is raining outside. Yes, it is raining outside. And I may have even heard some thunder. Wow. Okay, so we've got a Tetris piece and we've got a caltrop, aka a jack, aka a sea mine. I don't think that'll... Oh, maybe that will Oh. This will destroy this if it's not separated from it. Okay. I see, says the blind man pissing into the wind. What? Yes. Dude. The problem is I still don't have access to that fucking tower. Hold on. This village, I love that it's near the beginning of the game, and yet seemingly it houses puzzle aspects from, like, way later in the game. This village almost seems like the final fucking puzzle. That has to be one, right? I mean, give me a damn break. Just give me a damn break, would you? Don't try and trick my shit. Or it's a hint and a solution to a puzzle, but I don't know which puzzle. Like, what kind of fucking puzzle is that long? Unless the blue is supposed to indicate, like, turning a corner or some shit. I don't know. Okay, so this puzzle I could do now. This I can't get in here until I hit this wire, which is actually just this one. Oh, but maybe to hit that one I need to be able to open this door. This one I know what to do now. No, I don't. What the hell? I'm going to need to separate the whites. But, what, can I pair a purple and a red? How the hell does that work? These sun-shaped ones are supposed to go together in pairs. Pair, pair, 2 pairs. So the whites are good, yellows are good, blacks are good, purples are good, and then the purples and the reds, one pair is good, and then the other pair. What am I supposed to do with that shit? That's garbage. How? These are supposed to be pairs, but they only pair up in colors. That's crazy, and they don't show me any indicator of which pieces are correct and which ones are not. Well, what the frig? I'm gonna have to come back to that. That's gonna block that. That is gonna block that. Okay, let me see if I can learn anything from this. We got Tetris pieces up top, and then we got these which need to be separated into pairs. Okay, boom. Okay, how do these all fit though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 15 spaces, so maybe they all fit in here. Not quite. Okay, so 2 of them together create a 6 spot. So we can have 2 6 spots, and then does that fit with this if I do it like this? No. Hold on. What if I do it like this? If I do it like this, I could have one of these little, let's call it a corner piece. I could have it coming up like this or like this. And how else would the shapes have to go in order for that to be part of the solution? I mean, I could even do this. No, I really couldn't. Really, this is the major solution that jumps out at me. So, see like this or like this. Now that's not going to work anyway. Or wait, I could do something like this. Right? No, because it doesn't capture this piece right here. Otherwise, that was a viable solution. Ooh, we're close. Oh, so I got to cover all this shit up here. Okay, so wait, like this. Now we have a different issue. Now we have a different issue because, like, you wind up kind of like this. So the top piece fits all the C shapes in. But now it doesn't fit the other purple piece in. So now the purple pieces are at a 3 and 1 instead of 2, 2 and 2. 2, 3 and 1. I gotta be close though. This has to be close. I just need to manipulate this just a little bit more. Obviously, oh yeah, if I come down in this, now I have too many pieces in here. I need to cover all this and this. How the hell do I do that? Oh, hmm. Okay, so what about 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay. And then like this. Hold on, what? Oh no, like this. Fucking right. We're making early game progress again, finally. Dude, I have not even been in this place yet. I see wires strewn about. We got some weird blue shit on the floor. Okay. The hell is going on in here? Oh, 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 oh. What is this, like soundproofing? I can see the blue coming through the floor. Okay. Oh, we have like a sine wave. And then over here. Do those in order of size? So I think it was like a small, a medium, and then 2 larges. Yeah. Didn't I get both? Did the one turn the other one off, or are you supposed to do them in order? You can only have one on at a time. What? Yeah, it looks like a tiny one, a middle one, and then 2 larger ones. What, this will just complete regardless? I don't hear any noise. If something's supposed to indicate to me what order I'm supposed to take these in, and then I'm supposed to do a certain order of these and then draw the same thing on here? What is that order? Just trying to listen. Are there any clues up here about it? Because obviously I'm not completing this really right, otherwise this would light up the wire. Trying to listen for a noise with 4 parts or just some kind of visual clue. Is the blue and the orange supposed to hint at something somehow? I mean, there are only so many orders that this thing can go in. So I did big, medium, small, small. I can do Can't do this one last. Or this one, right? Has to be one of these two last. So, big, big, small, medium. That didn't work, so we could go small, big. I think I can do small, big, medium, big. No. So I did small, medium, big, big. I can't do, or can I? Can I do small, big, big, medium? Yes. Maybe I should be doing them in this order. So I'll do small, big, big, medium. Yeah, I'll start over here. So I could do big, big, small, medium again. Let's try and do them in left, right order. Big, big, small, medium. I'll try the small, medium, big, big in this order. What order can these go in? I did big, big, small, medium. Small, big, big, medium. Small, big, medium, big. I think I did that, but let's just do it again. Small, big, big, medium. I feel like I did this too, but let's just do it again. Oops. Big, small, medium, big. Big, big, small, medium. I think I've tried basically every combination. So there's obviously something I don't understand here. It's like there's supposed to be a speaker here. Maybe with that speaker playing, I would understand what to play, but the speaker's smashed. So what would it have played? That's what I'm getting from this room. Well, I finally get in here and I just really don't know what the hell to make of it. Yeah, I feel like this is a clue to one of these puzzles in the orange up here. Like these things here. Perhaps. This basement down here. Something around the outside here that hints at the noise needed? Or whatever solution to that thing. Yeah, what on earth is this? What am I supposed to do? With an extra purple and an extra red that don't want to be paired together. Very confusing. So I still can't get in here. Still don't know any purpose for this place. Still don't know. Yeah, so the pink puzzles that led up to this one were all these ones where I needed to use the surroundings to indicate what the solution would be. That worked for one of the solutions here. Because you go up here and the shadow shows a certain path. So you take that path and you're good. Then there are 2 more exit points and there are no more clues as far as what would guide you down there. This I can turn for what purpose, I have no idea. Man. A little bit lost. Okay, I can go down under the windmill again. I have the windmill on for like most of the game now. I don't know what the hell that does for me. If there's anything different from it being off. Might be some puzzles down here that I know how to solve now, perhaps. I haven't found any more. Okay, I haven't gotten through there. Which is another one of the places that gives me hope that there's some crazy underground network of tunnels under here. So that I solved to get in. This I don't have any other special solutions for. There are 2 puzzles back here that I never solved. Oh shit, and you've got a little blue, light blue caltrop and a light blue dot. I'm gonna call this a spike. It's easy for me to call it a spike. Okay, let's look at this one first. This one looks easier. So this one I have to create a pattern that leaves all those corners in. Well, how do I do that? While touching all of the corners as well. That doesn't even make sense. How am I supposed to make the inside thing and the outside one? I guess that could be one. And then Close. No, not really that close. Oh. Close. Yeah, because like these two up here really can only go like that and like that. I don't see any other way for them to, or I guess you could have them kind of like this. Yeah, I guess that's not impossible. So what if I went like this? Okay. Does this just lead me out into the town? 100%. So, I mean, I could have been here. Like, this didn't get me anywhere extra. What the hell? Well, I might as well solve this one too. Solved. Right, that's why they were blue, because I had recently done a failed solution where they just deleted each other. Okay, so we have two of these mines. And what about something like this? Now, if I could just get across and do the same thing on the other side as well, that would work, because I think it would destroy the black ones. Yeah, that was close. Okay. Okay, okay. Alright. How many puzzles do I have complete? 313 panels solved plus 17 overworld sparklies. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. No, not quite yet. uh... Oh, why do those have to be there? What the heck? God, this one's tricky. I don't want to block either one of these off right away by doing this or this, because then they won't do their job. So how do I keep these both in the same container? I don't really. So I need to create two separate containers like that. And then... But now this one on the left, like the one on the right is great. It'll just eliminate one of either the black or the white. But this one, I need to not fucking be like that. Hold on. I can do this. Hold on. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Look at that. The one on the right will eliminate the white. The one on the left will eliminate the one of the blacks, and then there will be one black left still to fuck it up. So we're close. Puzzle's symmetrical, so going left versus right ain't gonna do much. But yeah, it's about creating a container for each of these where there's only one of the opposite color in each. That's too much. That's too much. I mean, that works, but... that is so close to working, but now... No, it's really not. Fuck. Oh my goodness, what a tricky little problem. So this is guaranteed not to work, right? I would say that's pretty much a guarantee. Even that, you need the second mine to destroy the second black one, and you can't isolate it away. Oh, only 10 seconds left in this episode. Thanks for watching episode 21 of my blind Let's Play The Witness. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It all helps a lot. Appreciate it very much. See you in episode 22. Hope you're having a great day. Let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate interacting with people. Peace out.